Hey y'all, Halfmilesniper here, and we're back on the home range today. Now that I've fired that PRS match, cleaned the rifle, it's time to foul the rifle and verify that scope is still 0 and all that good stuff after shooting that match. And today we're going to do something just a little different. So y'all sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the ride. I've got 3 dots here. We are going to shoot a fouling group. I haven't decided if it's going to be 3 rounds or 5 rounds. Using the factory Burger, 109 grain, because, well, the very first rounds we shot with it, we know they only gave us 28-20-ish for velocity, even though Box said they were supposed to be 29 and change. Then we're going to shoot some 109 grain burgers with 35.3 grains of Varget, what I shot in the match, out of some twice fired alpha brass, which was exactly what I was shooting in the match. And then we're going to compare that to some 109 grain burgers, 35.3 grains of Varget out of new Hornady brass. Got my target camera set up, and we're going to get things started here in a moment, and we'll head on back to the firing line. Okay, as we're heading back to the firing line, again, this whether I shoot 3 or 5 rounds for a fouling group, I'm still less than 20 rounds of factory ammo through this rifle, and we got 400 rounds on it now after that match. I'd be really curious to see if, maybe that's a little better, see if the barrels sped up any. I'm kind of curious about that myself. I'll bring you back when we get. So, for those who haven't watched before, this is my Solus, my Aero Solus in 6 Creedmoor that I put together. It's sitting in a MDT Oryx chassis. Got an MDT ground pod, the vertical pistol grip, a JKL bag rider now, EC tuner brake, which is still set to 6. I shot that PRS match with it set to 6. Got a Vortex Vortex Venom 5x25, and I've got my Garmin here mounted to the Arca rail so I can check my velocities this morning. First match I shot with the Garmin on it. I'll not do that again. It eats up a lot of space, but it allowed me to see that the ammo I made held for 2850 all day, shooting all day long. And one new addition here, since that match, I picked up a barricade stop from Anarchy Outdoors. Several people commented that I needed a barricade stop after watching my match video, and I agree, because I was actually running the bag into the magazine. So, Anarchy Outdoors is one of the affiliates to the channel, so I signed into the website and ordered myself a barricade stop. Feel free to check them out. The affiliate link will be in the pinned comment below. Go in the sun a little bit so I can show y'all. I don't know how well it's going to pick up, but the round on the left is the new factory Burger in the Lapua small primer case. Middle round is my twice fired alpha brass with a Winchester primer. And the right-hand round is the brand new Hornady brass with a Winchester primer. And all three are running the 109 grain Burger Hybrid. Okay. I decided that I'm only going to shoot 3 rounds for a Fowler, and then we're going to shoot 3 rounds of the twice fired out of Alpha brass and 3 rounds out of the, that's why, and 3 rounds out of the, something is way off. Try that. Ah, much better. I had the cheek riser up too high after breaking down the rifle and cleaning it. Scope was, everything was out of whack. So, chamber flag out. Gonna take me a couple of dry fires real quick. So those dots down there are advertised as 1 inch. They have a yellow ring, and that whole sticker of the dot measures 1 inch. But the black portion is only 0.9 inches. Okay, 3 dry fires, and we're about ready to get started. This will be factory Burger, 109 grain hybrid. They're loaded in Lapua small primer brass. So, we're going to shoot 3 rounds on the left-hand dot. Here we go. And I'm going to hold right at the 6 o'clock position on the dot. .2762, and that shot went way high, so that could be an oil shot, could be almost anything. .2796. .78.5. If anything, this rifle has slowed down. This factory ammo, the first shots averaged 28.20. These 3 just averaged 27.79.1 with a 33.9 extreme spread and a standard deviation of 13.9. Let me go pick up my piece of brass. So that makes the 16th factory round that this rifle's seen. Interesting that it has slowed down. Let me clear that out for round 2. Round 2 will be 35.3 3 grains of Varget, pushing the 109 grain burger out of twice fired alpha brass. Okay, twice fired alpha brass on the center target. Here we go. Now, this will be interesting because this is what the rifle was zeroed to last time we were on this range. .2807. I wonder if cleaning the rifle slowed it down. And it's weird that that is hitting high. .26.7. .17.8. Running way slower, like 33 feet per second slower. Maybe it's the temperature, because it's kind of a cool morning this morning. It was, we had 97 degrees yesterday. Unusually hot for this time of year. Phoenix only got up to 87. Las Vegas was barely in the upper 70s, but we were 97. We got a storm front moving in. I'm curious about this hitting 2 inches high, though, it looks like, since we zeroed to that ammo before the match. But, you know, we did a lot of cranking on that turret. We were up, we were down, we were many up, and the zero stop still goes to 1/2 mil low, and we're back to zero. So we'll see. We'll see. I got the rambling. Our 3-shot average is 2817.4. Our extreme spread 18.9 with standard deviation of 7.7. Next, we'll see how this ammo does, or this load does. Load it in brand new Hornady brass. Ears in, eyes on. Brand new Hornady brass. This will be on the left-hand dot. Okay. Left-hand dot. $27.84. $27.75.3. $27.74.9. Our 3-shot average for that string with the new Hornady brass, 2778.1, extreme spread 9.3, standard deviation 4.3. And we fire formed 3 pieces of brass. That was interesting. I'm really scratching my head. I don't know why we're hitting high. Was that a matter of the scope not being fully settled after setting the 0 stop? I don't remember if I took any shots after setting the 0 stop. Interesting. Let's get up here and take a look at that target. Well, looks like we got almost 3 identical groups, and they're all in the same distance high. Interesting. I'm surprised that the factory ammo slowed down, like 50 feet per second. Surprised that this ammo slowed down like 30 feet per second. And, well, I would have expected that to also be running 2850-ish. Maybe it is the weather. Let's go back and measure that up. Looking at these heads, it's almost like we're half a mil high. So what I can do, possibly, next time out, run it down to the stop, which I have set half a mil low, and see if that trues up and puts us in the bottom of the dot. If it does, then I can reset 0 on the turret. Or I could just leave it there and know that my true 0 is half a mil low. Lots to think about. But I also want to see what kind of 200-yard drop we get. We got a surprise for a future video. Alrighty. Now with my caliper set to 243, the factory ammo measured out at 0.471 inches. That was running 2779.1 with a 13.9 SD. Twice fired alpha brass gave me a 0.526 inch group with a 2817.4 average velocity for 3 shots and a standard deviation of 7.7. And then running new Hornady brass gave me a 0.519 inch group at 2778.1 FPS with a 4.3 standard deviation. Now with the new Hornady and the factory ammo being 1 foot apart in their velocity, I'm going to say that has something to do with the brass not having been fired and stretched yet. Interesting result there. Still don't understand why it went slow. Did it slow down because I cleaned the rifle? Or did it slow down because it's a cooler day today? It was like in the 40s when I left the house this morning, and it's a little bit warmer up here, but still cool. Cool enough I don't need to run the barrel cooler. Lots to think about. Okay, so that was definitely not the results I was expecting, but that's half the fun of doing this, because prior time out, that ammo held for an average 2850 for the whole day that I shot that PRS match. Now that I think about it, at the PRS match, when it was cooler in the morning, my ammo was running slower. So I bet it's a temperature thing. And it's obviously cooler this morning than it was the match morning, because the match morning, the slowest the velocity got was 2825 if I remember correctly. So I suspect the ammo is going to speed up when it warms up. More intriguing to me is why that's like half a mil off. I think next time out, I'm going to drop it all the way down to the zero, stop here at half a mil low, and see where those hit. And if they're hitting where they're supposed to hit, what I want to do is I want to shoot a 100-yard group, and then on that very same target, I want to shoot a 200-yard group without changing the scope to see how much drop we get at 200 yards. I know I'd already mentioned my affiliates. Got Anarchy Outdoors, where I got this barricade stop from. Besides Anarchy Outdoors, I've got Sunway Photo, got Track Optics, and now I have Matt Hat Jerky. Same discount code for all of them, Halfmilesniper. I know one gets you free shipping, one gets you a percentage off, and the Matt Hat Jerky gets 20% off your order. I don't know if that's every order using that code or your first order using that code. I'm a little unclear on that, but it's a heck of a savings. And there may be a sale coming up for Track Optics. I know they had a sale at the beginning of fall, and I suspect with Black Friday coming up, there'll be something. So keep paying attention. If I don't put something in a video, I will definitely have something on the Instagram. If you follow me on YouTube, you might as well follow me on Instagram as well. I also have a Facebook page for Halfmilesniper, but that doesn't get a whole lot of traction. But I'm starting to ramble. I really appreciate y'all hanging with me. As always, Halfmilesniper reminding y'all, stay strapped or get clapped. Carry everywhere you can. Get a CCW if you need one. It's getting crazy out there. There's a certain faction of people that are very upset that they're not getting their way. And their response is to try to take it out on everybody around them. So keep your head on a swivel. Stay armed. Stay safe. I don't want to lose any viewers because of a whack job. So, before I ramble on too much, once again, as always, I thank you for hanging with me. Thank you so much. Those of y'all who are channel members, I really appreciate that. If you're not a channel member, if you have the leeway, click to join. It's like $3.99 a month or something like that. I don't have multiple tiers. I don't have multiple levels. I just one size fits all on that. Every little bit helps the channel. The more help the channel gets, the more I can come out and do some shooting and try some different things. So, appreciate y'all hanging with me. I really do. Thank you so much. As always, Halfmilesniper reminding y'all, stay safe, keep shooting. We'll catch you next time. And don't forget your accuracy juice.
Send it. Hit.